Order. So I would like to welcome everyone to this first session of the Education All-Party Parliamentary Group on our inquiry into a loss of the love of learning. The part of the inquiry I was most interested in of all was not reading emails or letters. It was these sessions where we would actually get to speak to students.
I think technology is quite a useful thing, as you could search up something that you didn't know. It's great that people learn how to use it, especially for when they're older.
I think that technology can be useful, but it can also be a very dangerous thing sometimes.
So when I was at school, which was a very, very long time ago, when I was at school, we didn't have things like forest schools or anything like that. And I just wonder whether the class, the assembled class, thinks that things like that help them to develop other parts of their learning as well.
There's loads of places you can have fun. And I find all of my class enjoys going there and just has fun all the time. It's amazing.
When I went to the forest school here, it was really fun. There was a lot to do. Big difference to the other school I went to.
So we've just finished the first session. We had primary school students come in from 4 different schools, 2 in Wales, 2 in England, 2 attended in person and 2 schools virtually. It's been an absolutely fantastic session with some really good contributions from the children. Welcome to the second session of the All-Party Parliamentary Group for Education's inquiry on a loss of the love of learning in schools and colleges around the UK. Please tell me about a subject you enjoy most and why. I think I'll go to Byron first, please.
I'd say I do quite enjoy sociology. I enjoy that it's like what we learn is very verbal. We're not always constantly writing, got our heads in books, we're able to discuss our ideas.
As learners, how important do you feel it is to have good, up-to-date facilities?
I take chemistry, and the facilities in the labs are, even though our school is fairly new, they're very much lacking, and that does cause issues. We have a very limited amount of clean cupboards, even though we have assessed practicals that require us to use it.
The health and tech programs that we do before we're allowed even into the wards, we have to do kind of online training. So there's a big need kind of for those IT resources.
I'd like to welcome everyone to the third session of 4. This is an opportunity for teachers, head teachers, principals, lecturers to feed in to the inquiry in the same manner that primary and secondary school and FE students fed in last week.
Technology is described as being a double-edged sword by teachers and pupils. And can you share any examples of when technology has either enhanced or hindered learning in your classrooms?
In school, it's a help, but I think at home it can be a hindrance. For us, mainly, we have oracy to everything. And we've noticed that we've had to really embrace the oracy journey because we're getting more and more children come in that do not know how to talk. Parents do not talk to them because parents are on their phones all night. They're put in front of screens and they've lost the ability to communicate.
They're on a conveyor belt, aren't they? From the moment they hit school, secondary school, we start saying, right, it's qualification time. And that pressure, it's forced upon us.
Do you think students currently demonstrate a negative or fixed mindset that hampers their enthusiasm for learning? And if so, why do you think our education system struggles to cultivate a positive growth mindset?
What I would say is, if we are focusing on a positive growth mindset for our children and young people, let's work to develop their self-efficacy with a curriculum that enables them to find themselves in the world so that they feel that they belong and they can raise their self-expectations.
We just concluded the 4th and final session. Today we've heard from expert education stakeholders. It was a really, really interesting debate. We've had some wonderful contributions, especially on the theme of how socioeconomic factors impact on a love of learning.